More to come shortly.
Sparks fly when we kiss. You're gonna remember this. When I walk away with your heart while you're busy playing.
First, though, I tell you what, after a weekend like the one we've just had, with so many people doing so many things, I'm not sure how much motivation we need. But looking out of the weather at the moment, we need some, don't we? Because it's miserable outside. It really is. Let's get my mate Lisa T on to do Monday Motivation at 7:49 on a Monday morning. Lisa, how are you?
I'm good, Lee. How are you doing?
Very good. Now, when we're talking about things to get excited about, the weekend just gone, I think it's only 2 more weekends to go until you bring your new single out, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. It's on World Mental Health Day, which is 2 weeks today. And yes, it's coming out on that day, so I'm really excited about it.
Now, we've got a few ideas to help you promote said new single, and one of them, I'll let you into a little production meeting secret, is going to involve you playing Music Mastermind against me the week you bring the single out. So, you know.
Oh gosh, that sounds fun.
We'll do you a favour, but at the same time, let's see how you get on in a music quiz in a few weeks' time. We're really looking forward to hearing your new work. First, though, you are here in your capacity as a mental health expert as well to give us a tip to get us fired up for the rest of the week.
Yeah, that's right. So today's tip, it's called the not to-do list. So we all have things that we spend our time doing that we know are a procrastination tool or a waste of our time. And a recent study has shown that it's actually just as important for us to be aware of these things as it is to be aware of the things that are a good use of our time. So the reason for that is that when we then catch ourselves doing these things, we're more able to choose whether or not we want to refocus because we've brought our awareness to the fact that we're doing them. So my tip for today is to have a think about just a couple of the things that you're doing that are a bit of a waste of your time that you know aren't really serving you, and then have a think about how you could maybe cut back on those things. So just create a very short, not to-do list, and that will help to increase your awareness of how you're using your time that's not as effective as it could be. So for me, my things that I want to cut down on my not to-do list is scrolling through Facebook and Instagram.
Yes.
And working late. They're my not to-do list for this week.
So try and find things to cut out, basically. I'm already sitting here thinking, don't get stressed about stupid, trivial things in life that really you don't need to get stressed about. People at work, stuff like that. Having a whinge.
Yeah, exactly. Whatever it might, it'll be different for everyone. But if you can just bring your awareness to a couple of things and write them down, so many studies show that when we write something down, it really helps us to bring our awareness to what we want to achieve from doing that. So yeah, that's exactly it.
I was speaking to somebody the other week after you'd been on, and they just went, that Lisa T is brilliant, isn't she? I'm like, she is brilliant, and she's really nice. And they said to me that these tips that you do, it's funny you should say write them down, because they write them down and pin them on their fridge with a magnet. And this is a really good one to do that for, I think.
That's so lovely. Yeah, it is. And writing things down is so powerful, and it's something we don't do enough of now that we've got phones and stuff, but it does something in our brain where it helps our brain to sort of really prick up and be aware of what we're writing so that we can take that sort of forward.
I like this. A not to-do list. You stole my first one straight away. Social media. Cut it out. It's just, it does my head in, social media. It really does. But a not to-do list. Love that. Lisa, thank you ever so much for coming on, and we'll talk about things we can do for your new single very, very shortly.
Thanks so much, Lee. Take care, everyone. Bye.
See you soon. Lisa T with this week's Monday Motivation on the show. John's been in touch, sweeping the streets of Buxton. He says, morning, Lee, talking about the random things you've won. The most random thing I won was my wife at a pub in Newtown. And yesterday we celebrated our 44th wedding anniversary. Oh, that's nice. In it, Mick in Hanley says, hi, Lee, not sure if this counts, but I was city champion in the sack race back in the late 60s. That's an excellent one. Do people still do the